Last few games, just been a really strong suit for you. You got the assist a few games to go. Just what has it been about this second half of the season that things have kind of clicked?
Yeah, no, I think it helped a lot getting those games before the little preseason break. And yeah, also having those 4 weeks and keep building and getting even fitter has helped. And yeah, I've been coming back from that break feeling fresh, and yeah, it's just been a good run from the whole team. And for me, it's only been about trying to help the team in the best way possible. You know, making runs, working hard, and yeah, it pays off if you keep doing it. And yeah, that's how it's been for me.
Let's go back to the start of the season. Just got a little bit of a slow start. Just like what was the cause of that? What was it like working through that?
Yeah, no, it was. I had a bit of a back problem that was lingering for quite some time, and yeah, it was basically just locking up my hips, and I felt that I couldn't run and move like I wanted to, and yeah, that affected how I played, of course. And yeah, it took a little time before I felt like myself again. And yeah, once I started to feel better, I got more playing time, and yeah, since then it's only gotten better. I haven't had any of the same problems, and yeah, I feel stronger than I've done in a long time.
Is that something that lingered from 2025?
No, it was something that came after the second preseason camp and was just lingering. But yeah, it felt like it was at a point where it was stable, but then it got worse and worse and worse, and yeah, it took some work. But yeah, credit to everybody in there that helped me to fix that, because I was looking old when I walked around there. But yeah, I feel a lot better now, and yeah, I feel stronger than in a long time.
Let's talk a little about that system and your role in it. So obviously played in the back for the first couple of years. That was the system. What has this wingback role allowed you to do more than maybe you weren't able to show previously?
Yeah, no, it's definitely staying higher up and yeah, being more a attacking threat and making those runs in behind the back line instead of being more a part of the build-up. Yeah, it's a role that I played in Norway for two different teams, and yeah, that I really like. So yeah, when I heard that we were playing with a 5-back, I was happy for it. And yeah, playing on the left contra the right is also a position that I played in Norway. So yeah, it has its pros and cons, but yeah, definitely higher up in the field, it's a good thing to be able to go in on your right and combine.
When you were in Norway, were you playing it? Was the system as aggressive as this one, where you're one of the 3 or 4 highest guys every play?
Yes.
Okay.
So we had a goalkeeper there that had a really strong foot that was just pinging balls in behind. So yeah, it's something that I enjoy playing, and yeah, it's definitely a demanding role to play. It's a lot of running, but if that means that I can be higher up in the pitch, I'm happy to do it.
You got a pretty good passing goalkeeper here. Just like you saw his passing last year.
Yeah.
It's not like he's lost any quality for it, but now you're getting maybe more chances on those long connections with Berkey. But just what does he bring to the game, and how does that work?
Yeah, no, it's a massive. Sometimes yeah, I tell him that I'm not expecting them because he's looking to the right, but then he plays it to me. But yeah, I think both against San Jose and against Houston, he finds those long balls in behind the center backs, because most teams now play man-man to us. So yeah, I think that's a good tool to have for us, and whenever we want to get up in the field and build from there, that's a tool to use.
Those first 12, 13 games before the World Cup break, the last 8 games or so since, just from your perspective, what were you guys doing those first 10 games what weren't you doing those first 10 games that you are doing now? Yeah,
I think it's finishing more chances, clearly, and yeah, it's when you get new coaches in, it takes time to get everything how they want it to be, and yeah, get to know each other, get to know the system and all that. So yeah, I think you could see in the first 10 games that performance was there, but we just didn't get those wins. And yeah, ever since pretty much May and the Open Cup against Chicago, it started to shift the other way, and yeah, now we have a lot of confidence going into every game.
A lot of those games, to despite the big difference in quality you guys have showed, a lot of those games still is a lot of balls in the flanks. So what has made you guys more dangerous, despite the fact that you maybe aren't getting things as centrally in some games you are in other ones? Why are you guys still so dangerous from the flanking areas?
No, I think we're more patient in our build-up, and yeah, whenever we circle the ball long enough around, teams will get tired, and yeah, it opens up spaces, and yeah, credit to everybody that finished off those chances. I mean, Simon with a great finish on that first goal, which was pretty much a great play of how we want to play, keep the ball for quite some time and finish off the chances. But yeah, I think it's more about just being mindful of that final third, because that's clearly something that we focus on a lot, and something that we wanted to improve. And yeah, it gives confidence whenever you score goals. And yeah, this week scoring 3 goals in San Jose and building on that brings a lot of confidence that we can score against pretty much everybody.
Just looking at the last 2 matches against Sporting Kansas City, things kept getting stuck on the right side, and the switch didn't happen. Saturday, you guys were switching it over to the left side, got you guys involved a lot more. Just what's the biggest difference in getting those switches going and really taking advantage of the wide play?
Yeah, no, it's the KC game, we got a little bit stuck on the right side, but it's yeah, credit to KC for blocking out the midfield, and yeah, more and more teams are starting to do that. But yeah, I think it's about like I said, being patient, not forcing passes, because that's when teams take us, when we start forcing passes. And yeah, being patient, using the free player, because there's always one free player, and yeah, pretty much just grinding down teams.
And on that left side, you've gotten to play a lot with Dante Povar.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot about position switch. He's obviously a team of the match day this past week. Just what have you seen from Dante? How has his game grown over the last few months?
Yeah, no, he's been great. He's pretty much played every minute this season, and yeah, it's a new position for him. But yeah, as a midfielder, he's super comfortable on the ball. He has the height and the physicality, and yeah, I think we have a good connection there on the left side. We're both right-footed, so I mean that's good and bad. But yeah, I think we both can use our left somewhat good, and yeah, we're making it work on that side.
You have a lot of sympathy for him in that opening his body and hitting you with his left foot maybe isn't the most comfortable move for him. You have a little sympathy for him.
Yeah, but I think he's doing it great. I think he's good at also taking the ball up and driving with it, and yeah, I think he also enjoys playing on that left side as well, being able to go in on his right in tight position. So yeah, I think he and I are starting to grow into that left side role, and yeah, we have a good partnership there.
I asked Conrad about this as well. When I was doing some research on the Norwegian league, the thing that jumped out to me the most was that insane run that Rosenborg went on, where they won it like 17, 18 years in a row.
Yeah.
From your perspective as a fan of that league, was that like a thing where you were like, this is too many times in a row, someone's got to break this up, or was it enjoyable to see a team kind of like reach those heights consistently for a Norwegian team?
Yeah, no, I think when Rosenborg did that, I think they were playing in the Champions League as well, and I think they played in against Real Madrid as well, and came pretty far in the Champions League. So I think for the Norwegian league, that was all just positive, because yeah, whenever a team like Bodo now has success out in the big European league, it brings a lot of attention to the other teams. So in some way, yeah, you don't want one team to dominate your own league that much as they did, but they also bring a lot of interest into the league, and that helped everybody.
It's fascinating. You and Conrad had the exact same. They're like, hey, we liked watching Norwegian teams play in the Champions League. That was really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and what was your team big rival?
So I played up in Tromsø, which is all the way north. So Bodo was our rivals.
Okay, yeah.
So we didn't like them, and at the time, yeah, the difference were big. Bodo was in the second division 5 years ago or 10 years ago or something, and now they're in Champions League. And yeah, Tromsø has pretty much been the older brother, like the bigger brother, the whole time, and those roles have switched a little bit. But no, it's cool to see what such a small city and such a small club all the way north in Norway can do against pretty much every European team. So yeah.
Appreciate your time. Thanks so much, Tomas.